there's just so many changes that are happening in my life, and I am realizing and learning so many things, and I want to implement those things all at once. And there's a problem with jack of all trades but master of none. Now that's a problem that I'm going to fix now. Welcome to my channel. My name is Lindy Shirries, and this channel we talk about the truth, my truth. If you want to share your truth, you're welcome to come to my channel and share your truth. So in today's video, I want to talk about the changes that are going on in my life. Changes about me personally. I'm the one who's a YouTuber. I'm the one who's recording videos. Not my husband, not my kids, not my family, just me. There's so many things that I'm doing in my life. As well, next month there's a big announcement that I'm going to make, and I cannot wait to make that announcement. And right now I cannot make because it still needs to be finalized. As soon as it's finalized, I am going to tell you guys, and it's gonna be one of those big videos where I say, finally I did this thing. So today I decided I want to talk about reinventing myself. I'm this type of a person who normally doesn't care about the way they look, what they dress, how people perceive me. Don't really get bothered with people who talk about me, because anyway, I don't have many friends, so they will only talk. And I always say, if someone has time to talk about other people and dedicate time, like an hour or 30 minutes talking about someone, then it means that person is not busy enough. I am here to talk about reinventing myself. So which part of my life am I changing? Let's start with my spiritual life, because that's the most important one. So when it comes to priority, as you guys know, I prioritize God more than anything else. My spiritual life needs to change. I need to be intentional. I need to read the word, knowing every day that I read the word. So normally what I do now, I wake up and go to the Bible app and then find a lesson or find the verse of the day. Read that verse, listen to what the person is saying, go to the scripture and read. And then sometimes I get impacted, sometimes I don't feel even the presence of the Holy Spirit. So I want to go deep where I just read the word. Remember that series that we did where we actually went into quiet time, day 1, day 2, I think up until 7 days. I want to read the word that level, because that time we went deep. We were focusing on a certain topic. So I want to go back and read my word daily that deep. Spend an hour, not just 15 minutes or 20 minutes where I just read a verse and then start talking. So I am going to spend an hour or even more speaking to God, because God, He's the one who controls everything in my life. Without Him, everything crumbles. Without Him, everything just go down. The houses collapse. My mind collapses. Depression comes. Fear comes. Low self-esteem comes. So I want to spend more time. So that's just one part of my life. Number 2 that I want to change in my life. So something that I want to change, it's me, the way, not necessarily the way I look. I believe I'm a beautiful person, but sometimes the things that I wear, I would just wear anything. Even at home, I'll just wear anything. Sometimes I'll even go to school and fetch my kids with those clothes, and my kids will be like, "Mama, what are you wearing?" And sometimes I'll even feel embarrassed, when you just wear something and feel like, this one, it wasn't supposed to go out of the house. Or maybe socks that are not matching, or Crocs with socks. I'm that type of a person who would go to school and fetch my kids wearing those type of clothes. So I need to fix that part. And even with the way I look on camera, I think this YouTube channel, if I am going to be an influencer one day, yes, it's not only about fame. I do not want that part. That part can go. But then the business side of it, if this channel goes to 100K, I am going to be approached by brands. I am going to speak to different people who want to promote different things. That's just business, and I want to treat it as business. And I feel like I'm limiting myself by not focusing on the way I look. I need to put some effort at least, look nice at least, put something, look presentable. My mentor once said that she went to an event And in that event, a lady came and she started speaking, that lady, and she was looking so professional. She looked good. And then every time, like when she went to stage, people looked and wanted to hear what she was saying. And then another lady came who was more educated, who was more knowledgeable than that other one who was dressed nice. That lady went to the stage and they didn't listen to her. And when they checked, the differences was the other one was looking nice. She didn't look so nice, and she needed to be known first before she can start coming to stage looking like that. So I want to put more effort, and it's not only that I want to look nice for social media. I do feel good when I look nice as well. Like I'll go to weddings and sometimes see and feel so good because I look nice. I want the same feeling when it comes to my YouTube channel, and if it's going to grow, which is the mission as well, I do plan to grow this channel before September or October. I think it's a 3 months journey where I want to push this channel to 20k, and it is possible. So for those people who are coming to social media because they just want someone who looks nice, I must be that person. They must look at me and think, yeah, she looks nice, I want to be like that. Because other people are like that. They just want nice things, like nice person. So I'm not gonna be artificial where now I'm wearing lashes. No, I'm not talking about that. But then, just presentable, look nice. The background of my office, oh, by the way, my office is almost done. We're just painting, and then we'll put desk, and then also I'd go and try and buy things to decorate my office. So you would see that we are also reinventing that, because we need to get to a point where the videos are clear all the time. The lighting is proper, the sound is proper, I am also proper. Those are the videos that I watch the most in YouTube. So that's the second thing that I want to focus on. That also like combine my office, the way I present, researching videos, checking videos that are doing well on social media, on YouTube, and then record those videos. But then making sure at the same time that I remain me, because I know I am a unique product. People subscribe to this channel for me, not for a fake Lindy. But all I'm doing is just to reinvent myself, go into another level where I will get even more people who will watch this channel. And that way, if I get more people, then it means I'll be sharing the gospel to many people as well. So that's the second one. Let's go to the third thing that I want to fix. It's my family. I love my family. I love being a wife. I love being a mother. I love taking care of my kids. I'm not one of those moms who does cleaning all the time, and I know I'm not that type of a mom, but then I do want order in my family. So I need to start preparing for meals. I need to start preparing order. I need to start making sure that my house is super clean. Like I went to my neighbor, one of my neighbors here. That house is so clean. Like when you get in, you are told to take off your shoes, and with understanding, because that house is so clean, guys. It's so clean. So I am planning to go and check exactly what they do to keep that house so clean. And I'm not that person who's like OCD where everything needs to be proper. No, I'm not that type of a person. But then I do want a neat house, clean. But this level, I want to go to a level where my house is so clean that it stays like that, because now we don't have a helper who go around cleaning after us. We need to keep the house clean, and also as a good thing for my daughters as well to learn, so that they can know how to take care of their houses and keep it clean. So I want to create order. There's so many things, like most of the time I'll just maybe say to my kids, you are grounded, or maybe you're not going to do this for a certain time because you did this, but then I wouldn't continue with that punishment until they finish. So as a result, the young one, he usually just know that, well, anyway, I'll do that for one day, and then second day, that day, I won't do that punishment. So I want to go through with my punishments if I see that someone did something wrong. So I want to fix that as well. And then the grades as well, when it comes to my kids, I need to maintain a level that is high. At the same time, making sure that I work on their gifts, on something that they are good at, because sometimes you might have kids and then they are gifted in different areas. I know for a fact my one daughter, she's smart when it comes to academics, but also artistic, but also she cooks nice. So you never know. So I want to nurture those gifts so that they can grow up knowing that they have other options if they want to branch into something else. So that's another thing that I want to do, create order in my family. The first thing that I want to do is, there's a business that is launching on Tuesday, which is the 28th of June. That business has a potential for me to be a millionaire in 3 months. So if it does launch, because I don't want to set my hopes high and then it doesn't launch, or maybe something goes wrong. You know, these things with crypto and blockchain, you can never trust those things fully. So I'm not putting my hopes high for that, but if it does happen, I want to put so much effort into that, making sure that I achieve those goals. So question is, what are the timelines? How much time am I giving myself? How am I going to measure? How am I going to check if I am implementing these goals? Because it's one thing going to a year and say, I want to do this and this, but then if you do not put action plans that you would implement daily, you are going to suffer and you will end up not doing those things, and then come year end, you didn't do those things. So there is a book that I'm reading which is called A 12-Week Year. 12-Week Year is a book that is written to help people achieve goals faster. So basically you're shrinking a year into 12 weeks. For example, we have 12 months in a year, and then every month you can achieve those goals. So when it comes to 12-week year, it basically shrink a month into a week, and then a week into a day. So guys, I am going to implement the strategy. So it is a book that I am currently listening to, and I will put a link so that if you want to listen to the book, you can watch. There are people in YouTube who actually read the book and also watched the video and also listened to the audio book. And they, guys, I'm like following this other girl called Montel. She's actually implementing her goals in 12 weeks, guys. She is implementing her goals. I mean, this girl, she actually set a goal to reach 100,000 subscribers in 12 weeks. And she is doing that. She's currently on 60,000. Coming from 20, guys. Coming from 20. So I've been following her and I'm like, no, this is possible. This is possible. Because this book, what it actually does, it actually shows daily plans of what you need to do. So you basically list all your goals, you basically set the timelines, you even put the measures, your daily trackers, and then after you do those things daily, those actions you implement daily. So guys, I think this book is a good book and I am going to follow those strategies. So when is my 12-week year going to start? My 12-week year is going to start July 1st, where I am going to implement these goals. So the reason I want to start July 1st, because then it is easy to measure. So if it's July, August, September, I know my 12th week will end there. So whatever goals that I could have planned to do the whole year, I will achieve in 12 weeks. I mean, here's the thing. It's either you dream big and then you will end up somewhere, instead of dreaming small and then now you have to like start dreaming big if things are actually happening. As long as I go and implement these tasks every day. And then what the writer is saying is that most companies and most people, they actually do these New Year resolutions and set goals for companies. And just because a year is long, along the lines, they tend to lose the focus of what they need to implement. So if you shorten the year and make it 3 months, then it becomes faster to implement those goals. You just need to stick to the schedule and implement everything. And I know you might think that's crazy for me to say I want to achieve 20K within 3 months, for me to say I want to be a millionaire within 3 months. That is if Force does launch on Tuesday. Because if it does launch on Tuesday, guys, promise you, I am going to be a millionaire in 3 months. So the next video I'm going to record will be about setting my goals, putting those goals in a week, the action plans, the daily trackers, and also other goals like from social media to YouTube and to me studying my biblical counseling, which is another thing that I want to do. So my first point, I said I want to be closer to God, and that can also happen by me doing my biblical counseling course, because then it forces me to read so many books. It forces me to read the Bible always. So that will help me as well to get closer, at the same time get closer to my graduation. So guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for joining me, for watching this video up until now. And please do subscribe to my channel so that you can see the progress. It is possible to do these things. And do not forget, I am going to do a big announcement July the 19th. July the 19th is the day where I will do the announcement. I love you guys. I hope you are fine, and I hope if you do want to join me on this journey, just set up your goals and then read the book. I'll put the link on this video description. You can just listen to it and get what they are saying, and some of these things that they are saying are actually true. So we can go on this journey together where we're growing, where we're just changing things in our lives that we do not like. And remember, we are doing these things for us, not for anyone else. Thank you guys.